Hello and welcome back to Bargains, Garbage and Cars with Benson.
Hello.
And that kitty.
It's
Oh, that kitty.
adorable. It's so small it's not even depressing the keys on the piano. Look at that thing.
This one's lost in space.
I
The space is all polka dots.
I do wonder if we should just rebrand this as a cat reviewing series.
Bargains, Garbage and Cats?
Yes. There we go. Look, there. Little thing. Bright blue eyes. Poke it right in the eye. So,
Don't do that. See, this one knows. He's closed his eyes, so don't poke him.
yeah. That's really good. That pause. The
See,
little toe beans.
They're all closing their eyes now.
They know what's good.
Oh, it's not that.
So where are we off to today for our adventures into interestingness?
We're off to Gumtree.
Gumtree. Alright.
The tree of gum.
Yes. I've never understood the name of that. I'm sure there is some like mythological reason for that.
I mean, Canada's one's called Kijiji. So we've not got it too bad.
Okay, that's weird. Well, straight away, we've got a rallycross Puma. You can tell by the panel vents.
Buying a car can seem like a rocky road. Get an accurate, free valuation from HPI.
I like Rocky Road. I just don't like the marshmallows in the Rocky Road. It's a weird texture to be thrown into chocolate and biscuit. Anyway, well, we've scrolled down an inch and already we've got a featured car.
A featured Beetle.
This appears to be BGC purple. So I feel like I've got to click on this.
It's in Hackney, London.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect then.
I've been there.
I should have opened this in a new tab. I've got to remember that next time.
Oh, the candy barn.
So we're on a price of 2.6k. It's got. I don't think that license plate is legal at that size. That seems smaller.
It's not legal, air quotes.
Yeah.
But it works in like AMPR controlled car parks and stuff.
All right. Well, I'd imagine they'd be okay with it as long as their AMPR picks it up. So.
Yeah, but you'd still get a fine for it if it's like a really like jobs off a cop.
Yeah.
It doesn't pass MOT either.
Well.
But anyway.
So far, it is the smoothest Beetle.
It looks very Euro.
They're already smooth cars, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
They live
more lows though.
Very soft. I could have told you it was going to have smoke tails. It was obviously going to have smoke tails.
Do you know what I'm surprised about?
What?
No black roof vinyl.
Yes. This is a good point.
I like how it says modified classic.
Here he is getting air for his air system because that's how it works.
Because of the angel eyes look really derpy.
They're pointing the wrong way. It's like
you know that meme.
Yes, it looks
that
good
right
to me. Yes, it looks exactly like that. It's got a Sonic and a dinosaur. It's actually kind of underwhelming, but possibly that's kind of the purpose of it in a way.
But those things definitely made put in after the car was made. Doesn't match the rest of the interior.
No, it doesn't. There it was if it was a completely different. There's a difference between the two, is what I'm saying.
That is, yeah, that's before and after. Which
I think is just a sign of the beigeness of VW Audi Group motors, that people have to do these before and after pictures so you can actually see what the difference is.
What we've done is smooth the badge and relocate the number plate.
I've put an S4 bumper on my A4. Have you? Yes, you can tell by this piece here being 1 millimeter longer than on the... God, I think the state of that VW badge though.
I see why they badged it.
Seen some days. Nope, he's got a nice little surf shop decal. It's no doubt gone with his respray, but
yeah,
probably Magnaflow exhaust.
It looks like a very generic custom exhaust because it's got a single outlet, but it wires into two.
Yeah,
because you see like an actual twin exit exhaust that you buy from like Super Sprint or whatever. It's actual twin pipes coming out of the box.
It's got springs, at least.
I'm gonna Yeah, because it wasn't very low, so I'm guessing just springs.
Yeah.
No air.
Everything recorded, which is always a good sign.
Perry's.
Even when it's like little notes, shopping lists.
I owe you 15 grand.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Ah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
And that's it. It's actually not a great deal of modifications.
90k miles. That's right for 2002. Yeah.
So he had it for 4 years. Stock when he got it. Things of note is that it's 2 litre. It has a logbook. Which
You get a lot in Gumtree actually. A lot of people try selling cars without logbooks on Gumtree. It's not because they're stolen. It's because they bought it from a guy who also sold it with no logbook.
Services every 10,000 miles or less in some cases.
I'm gonna guess it's not done many years. Many miles every year.
Yeah.
So that's just yearly mileage.
Full service history with 11 stamps is pretty good. Reasonable MOT. Canon air filter.
That's a bit late for a cam belt and water pump change.
Yellow gloss brake calipers, apparently. Just
July.
Yeah, apex springs.
There we go. 30 mils, surprisingly low.
Spacers.
Of course.
Power flow catback exhaust.
Ah, there you go. In Slough.
The wrap costing £1,000 from Surrey Vinyls. That's a reasonable price for
a
complicated shape like a Beetle.
It's a small car, but it's all very curvy.
Yeah. Apparently it's ultra low emission zone compliant for if you do live in London.
Until the rules change again.
Oh, right, that's it. Just over 14k miles in 4 years. This is because the car was only used on weekends and to go to car shows, Ace Cafe.
So if you go on YouTube and you look at some Ace Cafe footage,
it's possible you'll come across the car.
You might see it drifting that roundabout.
Yes, it's very possible. So that was...
I've been to Ace Cafe once and it was mostly drifting that roundabout.
That is
I saw.
What it's all about. So that wasn't hugely interesting, to be honest, but it was what it was.
It's very car so far.
These ads. We have 2010 Ford Fiesta ZTEC S modified. You can tell it's modified because I thought that was a Focus. There. I don't know, is it worth a poke?
It looks like every other Fiesta I see every day.
We have a Saxo
VTR is a classic. It's a really good price as well, actually.
Yeah, really good price for a VTR does not mean you're getting a good car.
I'm going to assume it's just a very standard VTR, though, even though it says modified.
We have a modified Vectra, diesel again, 2-liter Impreza wide track.
That's actually a decent car. So you try and look for like the shit, and we just find this sort of stuff, which is good.
Yep.
Or it's boring.
A5 3-liter TDI Quattro, truly huge spec, plus Audi exclusive modification.
Imagine having a BMW modification in your Audi.
Yes. Yes, I can.
It would not be exclusive anymore.
We have a Golf GTI.
Well, a GTI, yeah. It just remapped with an induction kit. That's not modified.
No, not really. Hold up. Modified Ford Fiesta RS rep.
There is no RS Fiesta.
What are you? Why are you lying to us? Why are you lying? Ford Fiesta RS rep van 1.5 with turbo and NOS. What?
What's the NOS?
Wait, what? Wait, hold up. It's a TDCI
with NOS. Diesel NOS.
We're having a look. Does it mean he has a can of that old NOS energy drink from the early noughties?
So it looks like a Focus RS. So that's where you get the RS rep from.
He's took a pen to his wheels. He's got those Halford mud flaps.
I've not done
that. More blue. Very blue.
He's pulled screenshots of his phone screen.
Of course he has. RS56
bad.
bad. That's the plate is probably worth a bit of money to the right person.
Yeah, unless to say like when the car was new, in which case it's really lucky.
Yeah. So I mean, it doesn't make it any less valuable.
We can't sell if it's the original plate.
Can you not?
No, on the private plates you can sell.
There you go.
It's definitely a van.
Yeah. I mean, it's something. Got the rally wrap on
I
plate.
don't like the open mouth look on new Fords.
Yeah, they're all fish guppies, is what they look like.
It's like, rah, I am a bottom feeder.
Wizards of NOS.
Oh my god, it's the Wizards of NOS.
It's actually he actually done it. The mad lad did it.
I don't know how NOS works in diesel.
I don't know. I mean, it would be a similar premise, but it's pressure, not.
I want to know what it does.
I don't know. If anyone has
intrigued now.
experience with diesel and nitrous, please tell us about it in the comments below, because we don't really. That's not something we understand, which is rare.
Fuel.
It's that
How does it work?
dirty black stuff. Oh, and he has a steering wheel and legs, apparently.
Oh my god.
This
You
is
legs come with the car?
Dunfermline in Fife.
Car-derived van.
Yeah.
75 horsepower. Plus 75 shots is 150.
Doubling your horsepower. That's some
Oh, it is a
good shit.
private plate.
Oh, there you go.
Sorry, I'm reading ahead, sorry.
No, you go. Go for it. Completely stripped out. Under the bonnet. No check's been done.
It's a van, they come half stripped out. So.
Exactly. BC coilovers, hybrid turbo, upgraded pads, grooved and drilled discs all around, Fiesta ST rear axle conversion. That's got to be weird with a van.
Yeah.
Straight through custom RS style twin exhaust, induction, AirTech intercooler, remapped to around 180 horsepower plus nitrous oxide, which runs it to over 200 when switched on. That is reasonably impressive, though.
It is. It's just baby shot. I want like some like massive bottle where like it's 150 shot in a can.
It's got a Helix 4-paddle clutch, and flywheel has been skimmed and balanced only last week.
Oh.
HIDs, track rod ends and brakes. Fiesta ST seats.
With back seats to fit.
If you absolutely must have a small van car.
A car-derived van.
Then it wouldn't be a bad choice. I mean, at $5,500. But then again, there's a dealership down the road from me that sells like just your standard Peugeot partners and stuff for about that money. So why wouldn't you go for
an alternative?
Yeah. I think that's an interesting choice. A car candidate, if you will.
Yes.
All right.
The Beetle has some competition.
Absolutely. We have a 2004 Renault Clio 1.2 2020 MOT. It's modified. Oh, cherry bomb exhaust.
Yeah, I'm seeing cherry bomb exhaust, alloys, drive spot on, no fault.
Modified as in not really.
No, it's just an exhaust.
If it is indistinguishable to the average Joe from the standard vehicle, it's not really modified, unless of course it's a sleeper. But this is not a sleeper. I also don't understand how the same car is for sale in Ipswich and Colchester.
Huh?
That's a neat trick.
Something's amiss here.
These places aren't even really close to each other.
All I can think of, maybe that's his commute, but then it's only got 95,000 miles. So.
Very, very strange. We have a highly modified EP3, which I'm not even going to bother clicking on because highly modified EP3. I think everybody watching this video right now will have seen 1,000 of them in their lifetime. and would only pay attention if one ran over their foot.
And even then, maybe.
Yeah. It's like, unless you have done something incredibly absurd, no one's going to take a picture of your modified EP3. Mark IV modified Golf, 250 horsepower.
I see it's got one of those intercoolers where it's not, like, it's so far outside the bumper that the piping has to come back around, back into the car.
That you don't drive anywhere other than in cities, because heaven forbid a stone should get kicked up. Are we interested in a 250 horsepower Golf?
Not really.
No. Okay.
Doesn't look like it's out there enough.
This has apparently been modified. I don't think it has.
No, I think it's got wheels and that's it.
This has apparently been modified.
Max power 90s. I like that. I recognize that. I think I recognize the kit.
Oh god! Oh god!
I recognize the kit.
I went wrong about the 90s.
I don't know if it's the car, but I recognize the kit. That's amazing. I love that.
What? It's
If I remember right, it's either a Wings West or a Wings West like copy.
Yeah.
Body kit. It was like one of like the early kind of this car just come out and make a body kit for it sort of things.
Yeah, and then let's smooth it.
Yes,
Smooth it onto the car.
Blend it in. Well, some people prefer that over the riveted style that we're getting now. But this was like the early 2000s style.
It was weird. Look at the
we didn't have
arch
offset
gap.
back then.
What is that? Holy hell.
All we had was Lexus lights and wide bodies.
Robert is crazy. He has Lexus lights.
Yeah.
He has an exhaust that doesn't quite fit a private
that,
plate.
Is it a Sportex exhaust? But it's not the hole for a Sportex exhaust. Yeah, it's private.
Type R badging. We know it's not, though.
I think it's a Type R boot.
I mean, Type R boot is not really, you know,
no, I think he literally got a Type R boot and put it on his car.
I mean, it's a black Type R boot, so he probably went to a scrapyard to get the boot from a black Type R.
Yes.
That didn't receive any rear end damage, enough to write off the trunk. Is there any black Type R's out there that could have contributed that trunk? Anyway, moving swiftly on.
Well, at least the rear bumper's cracked on the.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, we've got the rivets.
Oh,
the rivets. I mean, that's ahead of its time.
You know what? I think it didn't have rivets before.
The
body kit's coming away from the metal, so rivet it back on.
Yeah, the guy got a rivet of a gun for Christmas and was like, you know what I'm doing?
No, you can see the cracks. He's tried keeping body kit on.
It's not doing well. It's gonna fly off on the motorway one day. Look at this big slab of plastic.
Oh, that's the parking thing strip.
It's just,
and he just kept it on.
Doesn't. Oh my god. Okay, well,
that floor mat's cool.
Those fucking seats are savaged. They know when they've been tangoed.
Oh god, it's got a head unit.
Yeah, got that going at least in the auto.
So imagine back in like 2000, I'm gonna say 2005, this car was modified, and this guy did like thousands of bodywork. And when it comes to the interior, he was like, "I'll put a head unit in."
Yeah,
that's all I need.
I mean, that's all he could afford. He had to sell his lung to do the outside.
Oh my god, that filter!
Oh, fucking hell. Well, at least we know what colour the car was originally now.
Yeah. Do you know what I like about that filter? So it's a filter and a 90-degree silicon bend. The throttle body points upwards. So that's literally just a 90 into the throttle body.
I mean, that is as short an intake as you can reasonably do, I suppose.
But riddle me this. Where is it getting air from?
I don't know.
Because the OEM air intake is, we know where the battery's on the bottom left.
Yes.
Sort of above and to the left of that is the standard cold air feed. So,
Magic.
how is it getting to that filter at the back of the engine?
That's genius. That's what happens when you've got quality modifications.
Oh, I love it though. It's so period correct.
So it has 108.6 horsepower, apparently.
Gotta remember that 0.6. Oh my god. Look at the colour.
Really
Look at the colour.
multicolored. Well, it's not technically speaking not wrong. It's a Civic EP2. It's a 1.6 auto. It's one key, one fob. It has a few modifications.
A few.
Fiberglass wide arch kit being one of them, painted green, stainless exhaust, air filter lowered, etc. Good sound
Don't
system.
say etc. I want the full list. I'm buying this car.
Yeah, that's the point of this. Doubled-in head unit. Wires there for 7 amp. Starts, drives, and stops well. No warning lights. Just had new starter motor, battery, idle control valve and service. Bodywork has a few battle scars. Bodywork could use some work as pictured. Yeah,
It was in Pro Street for a while.
£1,200. I mean, for the money.
For the money, you cannot go wrong with this. If you tidied it up, put maybe another grand into it.
You could probably push it for 5. You could probably double your money.
Yeah.
To the right person, someone just being nostalgic enough.
Make it look like the max power car it was, and someone buy it for the memes.
Clean up the engine bay. Fucking get
Put
rid of that.
What you need to do, is take the filter off, get a universal piping kit, and bring the filter back round to where the battery is.
Yeah.
Where it should be.
Probably get another couple of horsepower.
It's probably lost all its horsepower doing that.
It has nothing left. Seats would need a quick re-upholster, or you just go to a scrapyard and grab another set for £100. Yeah, you could definitely.
Type R seats.
This is. I would argue this could be a bargain, simply because of the money you could make back.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's a weird bargain and garbage.
If I had a tenner, I would be interested in knowing the report on this car.
I don't know when it changed colour and what colour it was. It was red, then it was blue, then it was red again.
It's been everything. Yeah, it is a combination of bargain and garbage. That's for sure.
Punto. Fast diesel modified, and the front end just looks like a GTR for some reason.
I'm gonna skip that and go to what I've just read here because this could be quite interesting.
Oh, 2000 Corsa B with a V6 from, I'm assuming, a Omega.
It would make sense. How would one cram? I mean, that's how you cram that in there.
That's how you cram. Where is the firewall?
See, that's how you do an intake.
Yeah.
Not that they had any other place that you could possibly fit that. But...
You can see the hose actually being squeezed by the strut tops.
Yeah, there it is.
It's quite a clean shell for a Corsa.
It is. It is looking quite good. Comes with a free spanner.
Obviously. You need that. The battery disconnected, so I'm guessing it's got some kind of parasitic draw.
I would imagine
problem.
So. It is. It's looking tidy so far. You have to consider this is a Corsa B, and it's £3,200. So it's going to need a bit more than the tidy motor to make it worth that money. So let's see where we're going. Wow, it is a complete sleeper.
Even the plastic bumpers.
Yeah. Which in a way, wait, does he have one LED and one? What? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe one's failing.
Possibly.
I know HIDs get bluer as they fail.
I kind of appreciate that it's a tidy base model. He hasn't.
I want to know if it still has, I'm guessing, 1.2 brakes and stuff. Oh god, it does.
Yeah, we've got. Yeah, that does look a lot like drums at the rear.
I don't see discs on the back wheel.
Yeah.
This thing's a death trap.
It's wonderful. He's got the badging still on the rear. Ain't no one gonna. No one would suspect. You would see it, and you'd think, "Oh, that's some granny." In
With how narrow the tires are, though, I reckon it just wheel spins for days.
he's even got a downward tip.
Yeah.
Aftermarket.
People do that now for noise regulations because it makes your car quieter.
I mean, there's not much to look at. It's really tidy interior, though.
Yeah.
A bit of wiring, but that's to be expected considering. Yeah, you would look at that and you wouldn't even. It is possible that has driven past at some point. You thought nothing of it. It's like, oh, it's slightly blowing exhaust or something. But no. No.
Oh,
apparently it has 53. I would beg to differ. Converted sleeper 2-door. Converted by the previous owner.
That's false advertising.
It is. Non-sunroof Envoy model fitted with a VAR 3-litre V6 from early Vauxhall Omega. So instead of the 54 horsepower, it now makes in excess of 200. Engine pulls very strongly throughout the entire rev range. Surprises people. Still registered as a 1-litre. Up to the new owner's
I love that line. It's up to the new owner's change.
So what insurance group does that make it? 05E.
Yes.
How much have I got on my credit card?
Why would you buy this and not the Civic?
Because the Civic looks terrible and I'd be embarrassed. This would be embarrassing, but at least you could then embarrass people with it. Number of upgrades. Ported and polished heads. Reprofile cams. Lactic skin valves. Power crazy tubular manifold. F20 gearbox. I don't really know what that means.
This is all Vauxhall terms, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand any of it. Clutch has only done 3,000 miles. Solid alloy rear mount and rear engine mounted brace. There's no twisting.
So much torque. The chassis twisted coming off the line. So Dom needed that bracer.
Vectra mid-box exhaust.
Oh.
Spax coilovers. Brembo brakes. Oh, it does actually have, apparently.
I'm gonna guess because Brembo make OEM style brakes as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's still a brake kit that's 256mm. Because that's actually tiny.
That is true. So it's got a radiator, a bigger pump. Just general stuff.
Yeah.
GSI interior, apparently.
Oh. Didn't really look very sporty, but okay.
Speedo does not work. However, I'm now mechanically driven via a speedo cable. I don't care about the issues that Corsa has. That's not really something I care about. Age-related marks such as dents in the bodywork, no radio. I think that's all part of the charm. You need that. Some spare parts. Interesting. It's very, very interesting.
It's a full project car. It's not something someone was put together.
Yeah, no, it's proper. Yeah, at 3.2k, I don't think it would qualify as a bargain.
No,
but it's certainly not garbage.
No, it's a car.
For sure, a car.
We've had 3 cars so far. It's a bit of a record, isn't it?
Very possibly.
We've usually found garbage by now. Garbage and maybe a couple of bargains, but
yeah, lots of garbage.
Gumtree's doing well.
It's definitely doing all right. This is apparently modified. This DS3 diesel.
I'm putting doubt on that.
Yeah.
I see carbon Miata.
I also see turbo on it. $3,000.
$3,000.
Let's go in and get something better than just cars. Come on. Why else take so long? Oh, we got wide arches.
Oh.
She's
Deep
pretty.
Wheels. A little ducktail.
She's very pretty.
I've not seen it from it before.
Her flippy uppies don't fit flush anymore.
You meant to have them up anyway.
Yeah, of course. Well, yeah. It's got a cage, or at least
of course.
Bar.
The
Yeah.
front plate's a bit weird looking because it's a motorbike. No, it's 4x4 size.
It looks like it's been burnt.
Yeah, just remove it. Delete it. Delete all
No,
front
wait,
plates.
that's spray paint.
Oh,
It's from. I think the lip was spray painted on the car.
oh, he's not masked anything off.
Okay. Fair enough. Not lots of dings and dents, but you want that. It's character.
I'm guessing it's like one of those cheap project cars. Like he's got big dreams, but
It's
small budget.
it's an MX5. It should be a cheap project car. If you're dumping lots of money into an MX5, just get a Porsche Boxster.
Oh, it's got the carbon rear lights and rear panel,
Yes.
and ducktail as well. Yeah, that's carbon.
It's pretty.
Oh, twin pipes that aren't actually aligned.
I don't think the ducktail's carbon.
Oh,
Sprayed.
so just the rear panel then.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. Proper
Cage.
dash dodger cage.
It's alright. Got the door pulls and there's
There's
a
a turbo.
in there.
Is there a turbo in there? I don't think it's a turbo
Apparently.
in there. I don't think that's a turbo.
I'm struggling to see where it would be if it was there.
Maybe it's hiding underneath that heat shield.
Right there. I don't get where.
I don't think it's turbocharged.
I don't think it's turbocharged. Apparently, it's turbocharged. A turbo. It says there.
But where's the turbo?
I don't.
Point to me.
Show me on the doll where it touched you.
Where is the turbo? Well, I see it was a math that was heat shielded. It's got like really dumb eBay cones on it, and then the math, which is heat shielded, and like the standard plastic piping to the throttle body.
We have a beautiful statement here. The front wheels rub the inner arch on full lock. Some gentle clearancing with a hammer should sort it easily enough. If I'm looking at buying a car, it shouldn't suggest that I should buy a hammer at the same time.
Yeah, I'll stop off at Wix on the way home. I'm buying this car. Get a hammer.
Yeah. Anyone over 5'9", 10 will probably need to get a bucket seat straight away.
Oh. Well then, we're gonna have to get some seats for this thing.
Yeah. Oh, loads of servicing.
So for the first few years of its life, it went to every Mazda dealership. And then afterwards, it was like, nah, go to wherever.
Yeah, go to Tim. So, it's got rotors, carbon meter, rear LED, the wide arch kit. It's a Cusco roll cage. So, kudos there. A K&N Apollo induction kit.
Oh, Apollo, that's the one.
HSD
it's like a
coilovers.
weird bob.
5-second front splitter. Carbon meter door cards, wooden steering wheel. Noticed nothing mentioned about any sort of turbo.
No, I am not seeing turbo.
I think you're lying to us, Curtis. God, he sounds like an NFS guy. Someone that's a fucking NFS character.
It's NFS 2019. The first person you race is Curtis, and he keeps lying about his spec.
Let me look under the hood. No, it's a secret.
Nah, man, I don't reveal my secrets.
Oh my god.
And who's named Curtis in this country?
I know, that's really weird.
Not $3,000.
So no, $3,000. I would actually go towards garbage, but we out. I don't know. Very weird. We've got an X type with a modified exhaust. That could have been much more interesting if it was
for 400 quid. That is a bargain.
That is bargain.
So
unfortunately, though, it's only got a 21cc.
Oh my god. There's the modification.
Dropped off all the cylinders.
It's been unstroked.
It's like it's the friggin' bottle cap. It's like the size, the capacity of a bottle cap.
What is 21cc? Like, I don't even drank out of bottles that small.
Yeah, it would be
Even those like little like popper drinks.
Well, yeah, it would be the size of the thin Coke can. You know, the not the regular size Coke can, the thin one you get like with meal deals at Tesco's or whatever.
I'm sure like 150 ml of those. I think that's like a CO2 like one of like helium canisters people do in car parks. Like that size. That's the engine. A little helium canister.
Amazing. Right.
If it's the good R8 kit, then that's probably worth money. Oh no, it's a 2001. No, it's not.
Alright, so
No 2001 TT is worth 11 grand.
right, well here we go. Off into the land of we finally found our garbage.
Maybe thinking, why is a TT garbage? Because it's 11 grand and you get this.
You get this is our rattle can job. It looks rattle can.
It looks like rattle can black, and then they've got like a slightly lighter shade for the side blade in air quotes. Stock wheels painted black.
That
The headlights look like someone's painted over them, then cut a hole in it.
horrible fitment. It's got the wing at least, so you won't die. You'll want to die, but you won't.
So it's one time you want to die in TT, and it's not this one.
We're going to go back for a second. I'm also going to point out the double yellow parking. But moving on. What the fuck?
Oh my god, it's got a Pontiac.
Fucking screaming chicken thing.
That's it, screaming chicken.
LEDs everywhere.
Neon. We brought neon back. That's nice.
Yeah.
Weird Euro tails. Oh no, I suppose they're R8 style tails, aren't they?
Poor guy in the fucking Kia or whatever here, just crying.
It's like, why is my life?
Still double yellow parked, because why would they be?
Oh dear, that doesn't even look like an R8. It's just there. It's like an NFS kit.
And even I mean, as awful as the kit is, he should at least be allowing people who want to buy the car, from to see the kit, taking a picture of a matte or satin black car in night in low lighting.
I think that's the point.
Well, they might be, yeah.
I think he knows what he's doing.
Why are they blue now?
Oh, he's got RGB LEDs. And I bet you. See, I've got an RGB LED lamp in my room. I bet you it's the same remote for his.
Oh, that weird little silver thin remote thing.
Yeah,
the
like
rectangle
strobe and flash. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that thing that's just with everything.
And half the cars don't work because it's not programmed for that specific bulb.
Yeah,
it's the same remote for everything.
If the guy could stop having a stroke every time he takes a picture as well, so we can get some focus on what's going on in here. Has he got a steering wheel wrap? I think he has.
Oh, I'll go to one of those flame steering wheel covers.
Yep. He's got Audi seats, just in case you doubted that.
I think it's vinyl. I think it's rated AliExpress. That's what he's done.
Absolutely. Look at you can see him through the that's not good.
That's how you know it's a cheap kit.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, he's got a boost gauge. Cool.
Assuming it can even boost without breaking in half.
And more of the chicken. What is this?
It's where it's just cut out of the bumper.
What?
You just cut a hole out of the bumper.
What the fuck?
All the race cars do it.
Okay, what does he have to say about this? So it's a fast fuck me. Fast Audi TT Quattro with a R8 and R8 body kit. Great reliable engine. Yeah. Spark plugs changed. Quad superb 4-tip plug times 4. What? What? Oil changed. Castrol Edge performance oil. Not going to tell you what SW it is or anything, is he?
He's built this car in NFS and made it in real life. That's what he's done.
Filters changed, coolant changed, battery changed, tires changed, oil sensor changed, oxygen sensor changed, coil spring suspension changed, control arm changed, inner track rods
Which one?
changed, outer track end rods changed. Is this that we didn't start the fire? Filters changed, coolant changed, battery changed. Okay. Heated seats with Audi logo.
Cool.
Bose speakers. Electric remote fob open/close windows.
Every European car can
that's
do
kind
that.
of standard now. Built-in sat-nav. Xenon white bright headlights. Blue LED boost gauge. Sport air filter.
Not race.
Neon lights in car front and back. Waterproof. And also
All
out
colours.
of car. Waterproof. I should hope so. It's an EGR air intake. Throttle complete system clean. Black carbon fiber bonnet. I am going to question quite strongly the legitimacy of that part. Tinted windows, modified exhaust, private number plate, twin turbo, TTX. Oh yeah.
A 14 TTX.
Tinted front headlights.
Yes. Tinted with
Uh,
what? I do not know.
so £11,200. At that value, bearing in mind we could buy the Civic and the
We could buy
Corsa,
everything we just saw.
and we could also buy that Impreza that we thought was good value, and
We
have
could
a
buy
little
3
bit
of
of
those
change.
Imprezas. We could buy 3 Imprezas and start boosting trucks with them.
We could, and steal the parts that he's ordered off of eBay.
eBay, AliExpress,
Yeah.
Wish. This guy's
Yeah,
an OG.
he's just wished that he's so proud because he had to wait 3 months for each part to arrive.
And when they did, he claimed he didn't get it, so he'd get a refund.
Right. Yeah, I think this one's garbage.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll scroll on a little bit further, but I think we've got our garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if only Shafts was here for this. He could explain the intricacies of everything that is wrong with this. I can't quite make out the picture, but I think it has mad decals down the side.
It does look like it does.
We're going in.
Go in.
$5.5 grand. You could buy 2 of these for the cost of that TT. So bear that in mind. Holy hell.
Oh, I like this.
That's alright. Loud. I mean, you're gonna get noticed, but oh, there we go.
Oh, it's Cusco. Pink
Yeah.
Cusco. WRC spoiler. Gigantic bonnet scoop.
Good scoop.
Those wheels are sick. I like this car.
Yeah. Oh, he got that from Saito Works. Seen that.
Ah.
Not sure about the decals on the registration plate. That's just asking for
No.
trouble.
Slightly tacky as well.
Yeah. Oh. The full buckets. Okay. This is looking quite good. I'm liking the floor mats. Those are kind of cool.
Oh, Status Era ones.
Yeah.
They're cool. Didn't know they did floor mats.
Head unit. Whole lot going on under there. More decals and
Drop brace. Nice little intake.
This is not a bad use of money when you consider the TT.
Instead of spending all your money on a crappy body kit that doesn't actually work, you can get 2 of these.
Yes. And the decals come off if you don't like them, so...
If you don't like them, go away.
You won't get the private plate.
That's fine.
He spent $6.5 grand on the modification list below, which is CS style WRC spoiler, charge speed roof spoiler,
Oh,
Carbon roof scoop, roof wrap, Cusco graphics, STI 8 bonnet scoop, BC racing coilovers, and deep dish wheels and tires. Didn't actually
damn.
mention what they are, but
I think they look like OZs, but I don't know.
ABAC rear camber bolts, strut braces, K&N induction kit, Mongoose exhaust, remapped 1.1 bar, Exedi pink uprated clutch.
I love coloured clutches. You never see them again, but just knowing that you have a coloured clutch.
Yeah, that's it. You just want the bright parts.
Yeah.
Micro RST seats, subframes and harnesses, HKS turbo timer, Pro Swap boost gauge, HKB boss and suede steering wheel, Alpine head unit. Yeah.
The car owes him 13 grand. He's only asking half that.
Yeah. Well, you never get what you put in when you modify cars. I do.
Unless you modify a black Audi TT.
Yeah, apparently.
With an R8 body kit.
It's a universally accepted thing that modifying a car is at best not going to change the value and at worst going to significantly reduce the value. And there are some exceptions to that rule. You take a classic muscle car and resto mod it. You could make some money that way. But for Johnny Impreza, it's still just ultimately a Hawkeye Impreza.
You can't really make money off modified cars unless you break them or make them famous. That's the two that really comes to it these days. So you get like cars with cult status, but they'll always have value anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, this is my car, I think. It's my choice for car.
I would probably go for this. Maybe even bargain.
Yeah,
because you're looking at the average price of an Impreza there.
Yeah, and it's worth.
But you're getting quite a lot of. I mean,
yeah.
From a purely fiscal point of view, if you're to part it out, you'd have a standard Impreza for free. Almost certainly, you would get what you buy the car for back.
And then you just have a really nice car still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah, that's a bargain.
Bargain is the Impreza.
Mm-hmm.
Garbage is
the R8.
The R8 is almost certainly the garbage. So which wins the car?
Ooh. Damn.
I think we could say safely is probably, well, actually no, it really is just a toss-up between the Civic or the ST van running NOS.
Oh, see, heart wants to say Civic.
I kind of want to say
Brain would say the Fiesta van.
Yeah, the van is. It's kind of cool for a diesel van.
Yeah, plus it has Wizards of NOS, not just NX or Holy NOS. It's the Wizards.
Instead of going, psh, goes NAS.
no one knows that meme, and I hate that.
We need to teach the world this meme, and I think that is the new purpose of the channel, is for them to understand the importance of this meme.
The yellow Mr. Fishies.
Yellow Mr. Fishies. It has to be JDM yellow specifically. And you also need to be really confused as to why you can't enter your Evo into the MR Cup.
These old memes.
Really good memes. Well,
nostalgia.
On that nostalgic note, that's going to be all from us for this episode. Next time we will, no doubt, find more awful stuff.
Hopefully more garbage next time.
Yeah,
'Cause
there was
I
a
think
stink like of garbage. There was nothing for us to really rip apart.
Gumtree actually had good stuff today. It was weird.
It was weird. Well, okay, that's going to be all from us. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you later.
See ya.